If you're thinking about selling your home in 2025, I'm going to give you 3 things that you need to lock in on if you're a true home seller, not somebody who just wants to kick the tires around, test the market out, but if you really want to sell your home, check out this video. All right, so my name is Brian Stevens. I'm with eXp Realty. Yes, I'm dropping this video in my car. It's rainy here in Central Florida. Go figure, it's August. This happens a lot. Been thinking about people that are really wanting to sell their home. What are 3 things I can give you from 29 years in the business that would give you some wisdom if you're really thinking about selling? And I say that because some people just think it's 2021, 2020. Those days are gone. If you're thinking about pricing your home, overpricing it back in those days, it's 2025. It's a different market altogether, which leads me into point number 1. You've got to price your home in today's market, not even 2024, 2023, when things were crazy in 21 and 22. It's a completely different market than it was there. Why? We've got interest rates, we have inventory, we have a lot of hoopla going on in the marketplace, which you know what that is. But more than ever, number 1, you've got to price your home what the market will bear today. Now, how do you know where to price your home? You want to talk to people like me, professionals in your marketplace that will do a comparative market analysis, find out what's active in your market, what is your competition. If you're in that 450 price range, what are homes like yours, 4 bedrooms in your part of town, pool or no pool? What are true comparables when a buyer gets out there and looks for homes in the 450s? What are they going to pull up? How does your home compare to theirs? So that a realtor that's going to show you what's active on the market, what's pending, and more importantly, what has sold in the last, I'm going to say 3 to 6 months in today's marketplace, and then adjust your numbers from there. So someone who can lay that out and talk about what has sold in the marketplace. Now, you've got to understand this. We are in August of 2025. Something that sold in, I said to go back 6 months. If you went back further, January or February, that's not today's market still. It was still a different market back then. So we've got to talk about what's relative, what's realistic, what are things really going for, what are buyers looking for, what are homes selling for in today's market. So comparative market analysis, and then you want to have an expert, professional like myself, or there's some great realtors out there, talk about what are they seeing today in the marketplace. Don't read Zillow, don't read Trulia, don't look on Realtor.com, don't watch the news. Somebody who's like in the trenches every day like I am. That's who you want to talk to. We can be real with you. We can tell you, this is pie in the sky. No, this is realistic. And if you're willing to listen to a professional, we'd love to talk to you. So number 1, you've got to price your home correctly. Number 2, you've got to get your home in market-ready condition. Here's what I mean by that. When buyers are shopping these days, like it or not, they don't want to do much work to the home. Now, this is your typical buyer, not your investor, fixer, flipper, somebody who wants a handyman special. That's not the kind of buyer we're talking about. We're talking about the average normal buyer in today's marketplace. They don't want a lot to do. They don't want to have to do a lot of work to your house. They just don't. And they're going to look for updated kitchens, updated flooring, walls that are painted. We don't have to paint a bunch of things in the house, some fresh landscaping on the outside. They want your home to be in nice move-in ready market condition. Now, this doesn't mean you need to go dump $15,000 into your kitchen. This doesn't mean you need to spend $25,000 on pavers in your driveway. No. If you have a real estate agent coming over and tell them you need to spend a whole bunch of money, that's probably not your agent that you need to consider, because when I go on a listing appointment, when I'm talking to you about selling your home, I'm going to give you minimum realistic things to do to your home. One of the most frequent that I get, whenever I go into a listing appointment, I say, hey, my job is to not tell you what all you need to do to your house. I'm going to give you what buyers are thinking these days. Let's talk through this. What does that look like? For example, your curb appeal. Got to have good curb appeal, and this usually doesn't cost a lot of money. We're talking about bushes trimmed off of the house, trimmed down, showing the windows off, showing the nice curb appeal you've got. maybe some fresh mulch from Home Depot or Lowe's to throw in the flower bed, so when it walks up, it looks nice and fresh. Taking that front porch walkway, cleaning off excess furniture, making sure the front door looks nice, not cobwebs all over it, not some 1970s door handle when you go in the door. Updated, fresh, non-expensive ways to help you sell your home. Curb appeal is number one, right? And I've got other videos that talk about things that I would suggest whenever, but know this, buyers look at properties. I showed one the other day, and they loved it because it was, now this was a flip, so it was all newer. The buyers love it when a property they could just move into and not have to do anything right away. Like it or not, buyers like the granite, they like the quartz, they like stainless steel appliances for the most part. They want things that are ready to go. So you have to decide as a home seller, is my home more or less not turnkey, not beautiful, not brand new? Is it to where somebody can move in and not have to address something really loud, really obvious right away? Is it a roof? Is it AC? Is it plumbing? Is it electrical? That's another reason you want to talk to a professional, because we can walk you through all those things. We know what homeowners insurance companies are looking for. We know what the home buyers are thinking about. So important is the condition of your home. And again, we love walking through your home to give you some ideas and tips in that, okay? Thing number 3 that's really, really important is the timing of the market. While we don't ever suggest try to time the market, you have to look at what are some of the external circumstances, situations that the market may bear. What kind of season are we in, right? We're coming out of summer, we're heading into fall in Florida, so to speak. So right now, we know, traditionally speaking, again, every season is somewhat different with summer, holidays. We know, generally speaking, right now, if I was to sit down and talk to you about your home, I would say, here's a thought to consider as you're thinking about listing your home. It is getting ready to be September next week, September, October. You've got part of November, so that's 2.5 months to sell your house. The average days in the market right now is about 65 to 70 days in our marketplace, right? So I would say more, again, you never know, but Thanksgiving and Christmas is coming up. More than likely, if you're looking to sell your home, middle of November, things will probably taper off. Again, I've been in markets where it's bonkers during the holidays, so you never know. Generally speaking, holiday time, the number of showings on your home is not going to be quite as many because people are locked in on holiday. Festivities, family, meals, Christmas presents, you name it. The people that are shopping for a home on November 20th, on December 7th, those people are usually serious buyers, and a lot of them want to close by the end of the year so they can get homestead exemption, right, for the following year. But typically speaking, you're not going to get as many buyers in the market during that time. Okay, again, very generally speaking, I need to put a little caveat, a little asterisk on that. So, timing. We got to talk about timing. What kind of contingencies will you accept? Will you not accept? So there's a lot of things we can talk through when you talk to a professional like myself. So pricing is super important, right? The condition of your home. Let's talk about that. Let's do a walkthrough on that. So many times we'll do a courtesy, hey, let's meet a couple months before you want to sell your home. Let me give you some ideas of things you can work on. We do that all the time. And number 3, the timing and any kind of challenges, seasonal challenges we're seeing in today's marketplace. Here's one thing that we're finding out now. Rates are pretty good right now. However, they say, maybe, nobody knows, September, we could possibly see an interest rate reduction. Again, nobody knows except God, but we think that may be coming. There's some pretty good indications. If that's the case, guess what's going to happen? More buyers are going to get off the fence. They're going to get off the sideline. They're going to jump into the market. Do you want to be one of those home sellers that is ready to sell your house when more buyers jump into the market? I think so. Days on the market right now are longer than normal because we're in like a 2019 market where it took longer to sell your home. Now, when I say longer, if you're looking at 60, 75, 90 days, depending on where you price your home, your condition, your location, could take longer than that. I would tell you this: be realistic in your price, be realistic in your condition, be realistic when you're putting your home on the market. Talk to a professional. We can walk you through all these and so many more questions you're going to have, because that's the reason you're hiring us, for our experience, honesty, ethics, being straightforward, helping you navigate this process. We're helping you with your, more than likely, one of your most expensive assets that you've got. So we want to do a good job for you, and our team is here to help you. So I hope this has helped you. If you're thinking about selling a home in 2025, this is a today conversation, right? This is today. This is realistic. If you want to go on the internet and look for other stuff that's going to help wet your whistle to satisfy what you want to do, overprice your home, leave it in bad condition, you can find realtors that'll work with you that won't tell you the truth. So will some news. It's out there. We want to be trusted. That's the reason my business partner and I, Russ Rhodes, have been doing this over 50 years, 5-0 combined experience. I just showed my age, but that's okay at this point. You know, you kind of don't care when you get older, right? But we would love to help and serve you and walk alongside you with selling your home. So I hope this video has added value to you. Do me a favor, comment below one of the things you learned from this or what you have a question about. And most importantly, I would love to connect with you. All my contact information is below. Look at that right below there, the links, my cell phone number, my email. Call, text me, email me. I would seriously love to have a conversation with you, walk through the selling process, come over, give you a free market analysis, talk about the market in your area, your zip code, your neighborhood, and in the Central Florida area. We can help you with anything. We have a great team, full-time assistant, many other agents that can help you too. So there you go. That's the market in a nutshell if you're thinking about selling a home. God bless you guys. Have a great day.